Hey there, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing good out there today. Today I'm doing a patron shout out request for Daniel Martin. He has me listening to a relatively new song by Quarter After Three. This is only a month or two old. Really, really excited about this because these guys, there's these two sisters and a brother, are fantastic musicians. I love what they do back in the day when they were Motion Device, and there's this project with Quarter After Three is fantastic. Everything I've heard from them is unbelievable. Now this one, as I understand it, it's an instrumental, and Sarah, the singer, is not in this one. Evidently, she's got school stuff she's been working on. So she was out of this one, and there's a guitar player. I hunted and looked. I looked in the comments. I Googled, tried to asking who is the guitar player in this video, and no answers have come up. So I do not know who the guitar player is. Oh, I didn't even say the song. This is a request by Daniel Martin for Quarter After Three with Blazing Sevens. I love this band. I love these three. And I'm assuming the guitar player is going to be great. It should be cool, but I love everything I've heard from them so far, and they're just killer. So Daniel, absolute rock star. You've been such a great supporter of mine. Had me listen to some amazing music. Really can't thank you enough. So I really appreciate everything you've done. So this is going to be cool. Let's go ahead and switch on over, and here we go. Quarter After Three minus Sarah plus mystery guitar player with Blazing Sevens. It's a patron shout out request from Daniel Martin. And that's twice. This is the second video I've recorded in a row that I forgot to turn the mute off. I turned the sound back on. So here we go again. Oh, I like that piano. Okay, this is and usually I don't look at comments, but I did trying to find out who the guitar player was. So I saw some people comment this, and it's absolutely true. This is like soundtrack stuff. This is during a epic, moving scene in some big movie. That's what it feels like. The syncopation that David, the drummer, is doing on his hi-hat. All those hi-hat hits during that main section right there were all on the upbeat, which was giving it an unusual feel. And the fact that he was keeping the snare on the downbeat, so it wasn't, usually when the drummer's playing, they're playing the hi-hat up here, and the snare is matched up with one of the hi-hat downbeats. Since he's doing all the hi-hats on the upbeats, it was like a weird extra beat in there that sort of gave it that feel. Very cool. Andrea on the keyboard. I may have asked this before because there was another video where she was using this keyboard that I don't what exactly is this, because it's set up, it's got the keys like the markings like the piano, but it's got a full cover so you can just she can slide her hand back and forth around it, which is really interesting. That because she used it earlier, she was able to do a really cool slide up with her finger off of where the bumps where the keys would be if it was a regular piano, but she used like this little part right here to do a slide, which was cool. This is killer. The piano part that just came up, I'm super excited for this because that little bit I heard sounded great. So here we go. Whoa, that change up, wow. Okay, that was cool how Andrea was doing that on that flat keyboard. There was an underlying note that she was a melody she was doing underneath the piano that she was doing. Very cool. That sounded really cool the way she was doing that. David on the drums is when he switched. He was doing the syncopation on the hi-hat. When he switched to the crash, he went back to more of a normal as you can call it, more of a standard, downbeats with the crash and snare. But then this section right here, he started to do some really cool stuff on the snare, more intricate rhythm on the snare that matched up with Andrea's piano. The guitar, it sounds great. It's adding just enough. It's not, the star of this one is the piano, and it sounds fantastic. And the guitar is adding just the right amount of grit to it, and just that distorted. Nothing, no fast picking or anything. It's big, distorted chords, which is very cool. Then this change up was very, very interesting when they switched to this kind of a faster thing. But watch what she's doing with her finger. She doesn't have, because it's flat or relatively flat, she can slide her finger around and listen to the melody she's playing when she's doing that. Okay, I love this. It's so big. That guitar part is so cool. Stitcher. Interesting use of a pedal. The effects board. Okay, that was cool. That was a cool way to end it with that, you know, with the guitarist messing with the effects board. Okay, so that was patron shout out request for Daniel Martin of Quarter After Three with Blazing Sevens. Fantastic. That was really good. That was, like I said, that was a movie a movie score. That was the hero picking himself up and moving forward into the final act of winning whatever, or defeating whoever he needed to defeat. That would be really cool in a movie. The piano playing, Andrea is so good. She's just an amazing piano player, and she was so relaxed while doing it. You could see her just every time she's taking her hands off it, just eyes closed, just living in the moment. So good. David killing it on the drums. Some really cool things here and there throughout that. That was really cool. And the guitar player, again, if you know who he is, let me know his name. He was wearing a Motion Device hat, which was cool. I know that in Motion Device, their cousin, I believe, Josh, but in the comments said that they didn't think that was him because the gray beard, it looked like he was somebody who was older. So just let me know who that is. I like to give credit to all the musicians in a video. So that was killer. So Daniel, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for having me listen to this. This was very cool. Really excited to hear what they have coming out once Sarah rejoins after she's done with her school stuff. Because I love her voice. She has an incredible voice, and I can't wait to hear more from her. But this was a killer. This was really fun. Daniel, Rockstar, as always, thank you so much. If you guys like this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.